Real Housewives of Miami still killing it week after. Like, I have not watched an episode that I didn't enjoy. Not yet, at least. So the Real Housewives starts off with Gertie and Russell going to a date, a breakfast or lunch date. She looks really cute. Russell is obviously handsome. But we find out basically not only does she have to go back for them to clear the margins, but they did another test that showed that she's basically high risk of recurrence. Which, I mean, them having to go back to clear the margins, honestly, I would just say do a double mastectomy and call it a day. Because really, like, I see a lot of these like recur, unfortunately. I know the mastectomy is such a big thing. And even Russell was kind of telling her, just get the mastectomy. It's such a big thing, but I don't know. I think the person has to be okay with it. But honestly, as far as like survival rate is so much better because we see a lot of these lumpectomies, especially with her being so high risk, recurring. And when they recur, they come back in stage 4, unfortunately. But I just feel so bad for Gertie. I think said she's in remission now, which is amazing. Then we go to Lisa and her delusional self looking at a $6 million house when she has $0 in a bank account. She's basically seeing the writings of the wall because she knows Lenny is going to win the house. Because even if she wins the house, she can't pay for the upkeep. That's just it. So she's there with her boyfriend who happens to know everything about this divorce. I don't know how he's not going crazy already. Like, I don't know. I feel like he knew way too much. And plus, I mean, Lisa talks a lot too. So that was a lot. But they looked at the house. She was looking down on the house. Even though it was a $6 million house, boy, it looked like humble beginnings versus where she came from. But I mean, she used to live on Star Island. So yeah, anywhere outside that is probably not going to be her vibe. But she needs to try to get another rich man if she wants to be in Star Island again. So I don't even think she's gonna be with Jody for long because I don't know how rich Jody is, but he's given that he's not Lenny rich. And Lisa wants Lenny rich or better, unfortunately. I don't think she cares about the love Jody gives her, honestly. So the girls are getting ready for swim week. First, we go to Julia's. Julia's swim week, I don't know why she was that covered because we've seen her in like less clothes just on a regular day. Even the girls say why she's so covered. Same thing with Kiki, but let's finish Julia's. So the girls are there. She walks the runway. She's so excited. Even in the beginning, she calls her wife and her daughter. She tells them how excited she is. You could tell she was giddy. Closes out the show. It's a success. But the swimsuits on that runway gave Hamptons, Kiki's swimsuit people, fabulous. I would wear both. But Kiki's was like, okay, these are what the Instagram model girls want. But funny enough, they covered Kiki up, even though Kiki basically went there half naked. I don't know why they covered her up so much, especially selling swimsuits. But I digress. In between the shows, they have this conversation where Adriana once again says, I'm the one that plotted against y'all. I brought Anna here to expose Alexia's finances, but they are still pouncing on Dr. Nicole. Like, y'all are crazy. And Nicole is even crazier for sitting there listening to this BS because I'll look at them and be like, just say you don't like me because this makes no sense. Yes, it was my party. Yes, I said it was okay for her to invite Anna, but I didn't know she was coming for some smoke with you guys. And Marisol being fake as hell. First, the sun is too hot. Then she says it's not the sun. She wants to look in her eyes. They both had like dark sunshades. So how were you going to look into her eyes? Because they knew they didn't have any battle. Marisol just wants to be mad. You know, I used to like her before, but now I'm just like, do we really need her in the show? And I'm not, but do we? I don't know. But she annoyed the crap out of me, like with that whole thing. Even Alexia at the end was like, okay, I know it wasn't you. So like, she's like basically saying, I'm no more mad at you, but I'm just watching you. Basically, I see you, which is fair enough because yeah, it looks like she was on the upside, but whatever. They're not best friends. So Nicole really has no loyalty to them if you want to tell the truth. But Adriana said something real. She said basically Alexia wants to beat Nicole, and unfortunately, she currently is not. And that's that on that. Then Kiki's trying to take them to the after party. None of them go. None of them. Well, I think Julie and Adriana stayed on the bus, but they didn't even show the after party because I guess she was doing it for the show. But if half the show is actually 80% of the show wasn't coming, then it was crazy how they kept leaving the bus. I guess maybe they were on hold on the line to go for such a long time. I don't know. But they basically deserted Kiki and I felt really horrible for her. The next day, Alexia goes to Julie's farm. I don't know why, but they are rekindling their friendship. But more importantly, she invites the girls to Mexico City. She says she prays to Saint Guadalupe, that she feels like Saint Guadalupe helped her son. She wants to kind of introduce the girls to that. Pray for, everything kind of with the health scare and everything going on. So Julia is open to it. Then she calls Gertie, and Gertie is like with her boy and her husband. And she takes the call, but she's telling Julia basically they did a calculation. I need chemotherapy based on the calculation. I have to have another surgery. So Gertie is going through a lot, but she's like, if I can come, I will come. And she just starts crying because this is a lot. This woman went from having a pretty amazing life. Like her whole party planning thing was going well. She's on a hit show. Her husband loves her to death. And now you have to fight cancer. But next week, all the girls are in Mexico City. Can't wait to see it. Let me know what y'all think. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, share. Thank you guys. Bye.